lasts about 4 days. So this is an experiment that I conducted for myself over the 4 days, just to test out and see what I may like more about the Diva Cup and what I may like less. Stay tuned for more. So today is my first day with the Diva Cup in. It's interesting to say the least. I didn't struggle too hard to get it in. That's a lie, I did struggle. Yesterday I had Nicholas, my boyfriend, help me take it out because I was struggling pretty badly. So I really don't recommend putting it in when you're not bleeding because it's a little hard to get out. We'll see how it goes around 8 o'clock tonight when I need to take it out again. And I'll keep you updated.
Listen. When I was recording in the car, I included that. I made you help me take my Diva Cup out yesterday. How do you feel about that being public knowledge? Do you want me to edit that out?
I mean, you already told your mom, so we might as well tell everybody.
Okay, cool.
Literally, as soon as I went to get in the shower, take the Diva Cup out. He decides it's time to brush his teeth. So I just took the Diva Cup out in the shower. It was a lot heavier than I expected it to be, which was a little weird. It's not really a big deal for me though, because I've had problems with like really heavy bleeding in the past, which that might turn some people off of it because it is, you really gotta come into contact with what's going on down there, which for me, like I said, wasn't a big deal, but for others it might be. I'll let you know how it goes more tomorrow, I guess. Okay, so upon further inspection, I bled through in my sleep with the Diva Cup in. It's probably just because I slept longer than I was supposed to, and it was in for over 12 hours. But honestly, I didn't think I was bleeding that hard. I thought I probably could have waited. Guess not. I just emptied the Diva Cup into the toilet for the first time, and let me just tell you, that was gross.
So today was another day with the Diva Cup in. As usual, you really can't feel it until it's time to take it out. But so far today was a pretty successful day. So I just struggled so hard to get the Diva Cup out that I almost cried. Like, it was pretty stressful and scary. I've never had that much, or I've never had trouble with tampons or pads like that, but the Diva Cup, I don't know what I did differently this time. It was probably my own fault, honestly, but I don't know if maybe I inserted it wrong or just did something different, but it was definitely not fun and kind of scary. So this morning when I emptied the Diva Cup, I noticed that it was barely anything in there, which makes sense because my period's about to stop, but I was gonna put like a pad on and leave it after, but then I decided for the sake of this video I will keep using the Diva Cup all the way through. So I'm back at my university. The Diva Cup held up well during the car ride, which is not very surprising. Like, I didn't really think that it wasn't going to, but it's always something that I need to show. So yeah, it's still going pretty well. So my period ended last night, and I figured that I'd do some thoughts that were a bit more gathered about the subject for you all. First of all, I think the Diva Cup is really good for people who don't mind the messiness of your period. It's definitely something that you have to get up close and personal with what's going on down there, which is not for everybody. I tried different ways to fold the cup, but I really only succeeded with the C fold. Any other folds were kind of uncomfortable, and I ended up just taking it out and doing the C fold. I do plan on continuing to use the Diva Cup for my periods, but I think that I need to do some more research and gain a bit more knowledge about menstrual cups as a whole. And I plan on looking into other brands and like sizes. Overall, I liked the Diva Cup. I think it made my period more fun, and when I bought it, I could not wait for my period to start so I could use it. I really could not wait. The cup stood the test. I went on a really long car ride and I didn't experience any leakage there. I didn't have any problems. I did bleed through that one night, but I blame that on myself fully because I slept in and did not dump the cup in a timely manner than what I should have. The biggest drawback of the Diva Cup, for me at least, was how time consuming it was to take it out. Getting it in wasn't too much of a problem, but the taking it out took a few moments. I think that the pros outweigh that big con though. The biggest pros to me were that, one, it creates less waste. You don't have to deal with all that packaging problems. Like if you're like in a public bathroom and people can know, they hear your packaging. So it kind of has like a sense of more like privacy to it. Don't know why I'm preaching about privacy, because I'm about to post a video on the internet about my period. Oh well. Another pro for me was that it's gonna save me so much money to use that Diva Cup instead of pads, tampons, panty liners, etc., because I spend so much money on those. I did the math, and for me personally, it's gonna save me about $90 a year, which I'm gonna go ahead and round up and say $100 because that sounds better. Another pro for me was that you can leave it in for a longer period of time. Tampons only last a few hours, but the Diva Cup you can leave in up to 12 hours, which is really nice. Don't take my word on that though, because it's probably more depending on your flow. The general consensus that I've found online is that you can leave them in for up to 12 hours, but don't come at me if you use it and you put it in for 12 hours and some crazy stuff happens. I don't know what to tell you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to me. I'm new to this, but I'm trying and I'm really excited about it, so let me know what you think.